focus in on uh, another one of our players, Miss Luna. Let me get your music up. So we sort of focus in on Luna and just give us a little bit of a description. What's her day look like? Who is she? And sort of how is she making it through?
So Luna is on the taller side. She's a water gentai, so she is green with green hair and kind of like dark blue green eyes. She's 7'10", so on the taller side, but not the tallest. And she looks like she's kind of perpetually like fresh out of a bath or something like it. She's got like water droplets and everything, and she's at this moment she's probably meditating somewhere outside, not near people.
Okay, no, that's great. So basically, Luna's wanderlust and her meditations have drawn her away from her place of residence, her, as she likes to call it, her order of the monks, which we'll find out more about later. But she's out in the woods where she's away from everyone and feeling, sort of at one with things. The rains have just begun to blow in off of the coast, so the entire forest is covered in water and moisture. Everything is glistening and sparkling as little droplets of water are on the tip of every... Hey, thank you, Dark Demon Slayer, for your donation. $10. Give luck, advantage, inspiration, and a nat 20 for being dressed in character. Woo! Costume hype. Actually, he didn't get to hear it. Hey. Good Guy Pie, you got natural 20, a inspiration, and a advantage, wasn't it? It was all three.
Thank you very much.
From our friend Dark Demon Slayer for being in costume. Costume hype!
Thank you very much. Sorry I didn't get to be there for the donation I was drinking.
Yeah. So, thank you, Dark Demon. You have been an incredible donator to our channel and to the Christopher and Dana Reeves Foundation. So it is much appreciated for everything that you have done to give back. Speaking of back to there. So the forest. I've put up a picture. Actually, I didn't move you guys over, did I? Oh, look at that. I totally missed you guys. I moved the stream over to Gorm's Tower. I did move the players over to Gorm's Tower. Sorry, guys. Did you all see it on the stream? It was kind of cool. Both, so. Yeah, it was kind of cool. I was going to say, here, I'll move you all back. Let's you guys. There was Gorm's Tower. Pro streamer here. So there's Gorm's Tower, if it's all loaded for you. And then now we're over in Luna's area in the forest. So anyway, the whole forest is just sparkling with water and moisture, and it's just it's beautiful today. Today is probably this is your element, quite literally.
Exactly, like she's probably actually unusually, like she looks happier than usual.
And Dark Demon with another $5 to give everyone a healing die. So, for anyone who wasn't here early, what you can do, you can add in on your resources on your page, and I'll go through and check everyone later to see if they got it right. And make one for a nat 20s, for inspirations, and for advantage, so that you can keep track of them as with your donations and have them. So, anyway. So it is phenomenally beautiful today. There's probably still a lot of as gentle breezes go through the canopy of the forest. It knocks all the droplets off. So there's, as you walk through areas, and it's almost as though it seems to be following you, that as you walk through, the wind will blow, and so almost like you always have sort of this gentle, glistening rain off of the treetops falling down and onto your sort of watery form, not truly watery, not watery.
Right, but yeah,
watery,
it's kind of it's perpetual.
Yeah. So, you're lost in just the beauty of this. You hear something a little strange. You've heard all sorts of birds and just nature around you. The birds coming out after the rain, little places foraging. Probably a deer coming and getting a drink out of one of the puddles. Since you move so silently through the forest, not moving so silently, you see a humanoid figure in what kind of your eyes is like kind of rags with bits and bobs and things strapped all over him. Interestingly enough, it's not like anyone you've ever seen before. This is almost like a cat, maybe, standing on its back two legs. I mean, it's bigger than a cat. It's certainly not a cat dressed up for Halloween. It's a person. But in your sort of sheltered life, you've never seen anything quite like what is presented before you. He seems to be turning sort of around in circles. He's looking again at a map, just kind of like not necessarily lost, but maybe not knowing exactly where he is. Knows, kind of it's around here somewhere. Thoughts. And as he's making a circle, he comes around and, because you were so fascinated and staring, looks you smack in the face. Now, Axel, there's a green woman in front of you, like nothing you've ever seen before. Her hair flows almost perpetually like water, even though there's not a breeze or anything. It looks like flowing water. She has green skin, green hair. It is... you are, both of you kind of have that, instant of surprise and being struck back, and it's to you guys. What happens next?
Axel does Axel have some familiarity with like tree spirits, water spirits? I mean, does he know theoretically what they are? Maybe.
I'll say yes. Being around magic, you've in books, you probably don't know about creatures, but you've certainly read about forest spirits and those types of things.
Okay. So he's looking at her and he sort of tilts his head in curiosity and his tail's like twitching a little. And he's clearly very interested because he's sort of looking at you, sort of looking around, like looks around the environment, and then sort of he goes down actually he makes himself like a small profile, so he actually goes down all fours and it sort of creeps around the edge, around you in a circle. He keeps an eye on you and he keeps getting closer because he's just like he's cautious, but he's really, really interested. And of course, as if nothing happens, of course, as he gets more interested, he starts speeding up and his tail starts flickering more, and
Yeah, how is Luna reacting to...
I mean, she's like following him, but she kind of like has a hand like back at her, because her quarterstaff's kind of like strapped across her back. Kind of has a hand back there, but she hasn't said anything. She's just kind of following you, seeing what you're going to do.
So when he sort of gets in front of you rather close, he finally stands up and walks in there. He basically puts his face in your face. And so what you've got to do is got this golden lion-like cat face in your, like right in front of you. He's got like braids. His mane is like braided down his back. Bright blue eyes. And he's he's like 5'8". So I don't know how tall you are, but that, But he's tall.
So she's slightly taller, but still pretty.
But he's quite thin and lanky. But yeah, he's like right up and looking at you. He's right in your face. It's like, hello?
Hello.
Oh, you can talk. Hi, hello. And he offers a paw, as in like to shake.
She's gonna look down a bit, for like a couple seconds, for like 10 seconds, and then cautiously sticks her hand out.
Shakes and says, "Hello, I'm hidden by Axel. What are you? Are you a dryad?"
No.
Oh.
What are you doing here?
I'm going on an adventure. And I got a little lost. But I saw you, so it's fine. You're really interesting. What are you?
She's very. She has no idea what to do. She's not used to people. One, it's like, okay, it's a gamble whether people acknowledge her or not. And two, if they do, she's not used to them being friendly.
Yeah, and he is right up in your personal space.
Where are you trying to go?
He has the map, and he's like, he finds it and right here, and he sort of shows you the map where the little symbol is next to the path. Yeah.